This meditation may help to rest and prepare your body for sleep. So we're going to adopt a style of breathing throughout, just conducive to both. So maybe lying down, start by placing one hand on your chest and the other over your abdomen. Begin to breathe in through your nose. Notice your stomach rise and then fall. And slow it down just a bit. Breathing like this supports a natural balance of neurotransmitters like GABA, which dampens the activity of wake-promoting neurons to help us fall and stay asleep. It also reduces cortisol production and invites melatonin, a hormone which brings on a state of quiet wakefulness to signal the day's end. And when you breathe like this, your heart slows with you. This muscle moves to the music of our breath, speeding up as you breathe in and slowing down as you breathe out. So let's find a flow that works for sleep and breathe out just a little bit longer. As your body begins to slow, is your mind slowing down too? Don't worry if it isn't. Silence and solitude in the modern world can feel alien and stressful, inviting a cascade of unresolved doubts, plans and ideas from our minds to help fill this empty void. Dissolving shadows from our days, the fading lights of our waking consciousness creating familiar shapes, like old friends even. Just notice when you fight these, and when you can't let go. Come back to that movement beneath your hands, and just monitor your breath in between each new distraction. Where do these thoughts take you? To the future? The past? If they pull you back in time, do they linger on regrets or successes and then burst? Or merge seamlessly with fantasies about what could have been different? And if they pull you forward in time, to what end? How often do we try to prepare for one problem, only to find it has morphed into some new one? And while this planning exhausts us, we remain inflexible to change through that anticipation of sameness. what reaches for you next. If you find a single thought won't leave you, feel free to just pause this and write it down somewhere. Often it helps our mind to know things will be remembered and prioritized again later, so it can rest a bit more easily. Even with breaks like this, our bodies remain adaptive, and with a certain ease can eventually drift off, regardless of what steps we take leading up to it. Now come back to that steady breathing. One hand on your chest, the other on your abdomen. Notice your body moving closer to that point of total abstraction, the point where time becomes lost. Let's finish with an exercise that may help when you continue to feel overwhelmed by thoughts. We're going to replicate this level of focus without all of that stress, like changing the track without slowing down the train. By taking that energy and transferring it in this way, our brain can then begin to slow down on its own without trying to force it. So think of a place you know well and the path you require to reach it. It could be anything, a familiar walk or drive, some long but simple journey. Try to eliminate any doubt about its authenticity using details if you can. Think of each step, the shoes you put on, the lights you turn off before you leave. Every step, every sign, every tree you recall. There is no rush. You're building a universe, step by step, until you eventually slip off into some universe beside it. So see if you can make it there, and where you end up after.